Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda. Welcome back to Enigmatica 8, but I'm running things, where I have finally got the storage system sorted out. So I've got chests with a few designated items, like all my crystals, magic stuffs, seeds, building things. All over here, I've got all my food here, because I'm going to turn this into a kitchen. Got a tetra set up and smelt set up from before, brought my furnaces in, got these all finished styling this out into an armoury, and I've finished levelling out the area here, but I've got no lights, so I need to definitely get lights up. You are ugly. And I also need to claim this area. Oh, there you are. They're expecting arrows from you, so that threw me for a loop. Oh, jeez. Still think they look horrifying. And there's lots of them. Stop. It's in the grass. Let's get up here. But yeah, what we need to do now is I do want to finish the rest of that dungeon and get some really good stuff from there. There we go. But I also want to get started on something to get me a little bit better off overall. And there's two things I would like to get. Something to increase my movement. I think you're going in there, aren't you? For a wooden sword, that's fantastic. Because that is just a wooden sword. Look at that. The shame is, if I turn this into a tetra item, I'll lose all the apotheosis stuff. That can go in here with the magical items, actually. Mob drops. I've got me arrows, which can go in here. Have some more arrows. Just them. Dirt, which can go here. They're looking pretty good. Now, I've got to set up an enchanting area as well, but we'll do that later. But yeah, I need two things. I want to improve movement and equipment. So, movement-wise, jetpacks is an easy go-to. If we did jetpacks, we need some RF generation. If we need RF generation, we might as well start getting the mining laser as well, just to make mining easier. Or do I just want to stick with the... No, I'll get mining laser. And another Grobbly's turned up. Can I see him? If I can't see the outline, it's too far away. So, we need to get some RF generation so we can get a jetpack. The other one is maybe delving into the world of Britannia. Because if we can get into something like the sashes, we are laughing. We can get a lot better. So first things first, I want to grab some of this, glasses in there. With my crafty table, there it is. And I want to make myself a couple more of these. So I can light up the area outside. Because this is pretty good here, lights this up, but we're still getting a lot of mobs spawning here. I need to fix that hole as well. Right, I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to fix that hole, level this out a little bit more, stick some ferals down. We might get some Britannia on the go. Right, so there we go. Just some more food, and I've already found a couple more of these. So Britannia always starts with these mystical flowers, which, big update, you don't need shears to get tall mystical petals, mystical grass, plants, flowers. That's the word I'm thinking of, mystical flowers, which is an absolute blessing, because that was the annoying part. Is you really want shears to get the big ones, but now you don't need to, so that's good. Right, so we've got that. Let's put them away. Put that away. Put that away. Get a couple of chests and a crafting table. So you'll see, because it does have a little quest line here as well, this tree will be where you start. Then you move on to this one, and this one. So first things first, any mystical flower. That gives us a few things, including a Britannia flower pouch. Now that is made with a mystical leaf and some wool. The mystical leaves are just that and an empty crafting table. The pouch can hold all of your flowers, and it holds both the normal and the tall ones as well. So you can just run around collecting flowers and they'll all go into the pouch. I've also got some shears, got some terracotta from that, got another Starbuncle charm. It could be handy. So let's pop you there. Now, you can go out find flowers in the wild, or you can make some floral fertilizer, which needs some bone meal, which we've got a little bit of here, and any 4 dye. I have got. I'm sure I've got a drawing that's got a bunch of. Is this one? Ah, there we go. So let's use all these dandelions. Now, that gets you 1. Can I get 2 dye now without... Yes, I can. I just need a chopping block. Right, so... it's not a chopping block, it's a cutting board. 2 sticks, 4 planks. 2 sticks, 4 planks. And then we need a knife, which is just a piece of iron, and a stick, Farmer's Delight. Top of each other. There we go. So this will go in the kitchen anyway, but if we put that there, put nope, the knife in our hand and the flowers in our offhand, and just right click. All of that. And then you can shift click, stick the knife in the board. Love how that looks. Right. Floral Fertilizer. What the Floral Fertilizer does is on grass it will grow a random set of mystical flowers. Which we can then collect. And because we've got the flower pouch, all these flowers automatically go into it. So what I'm looking for is like a complete top bunch. So I'm just missing 1. I haven't even got a tall version either. And a bit more fertilizer. Oh, we go out looking for it. So as soon as I've got 8 dye, I need 2 more bone meal. Do you know what? I've got quite a bit of lapis now. And how much bone meal do you get out of this? 3. Nah, hell it. Let's just do that. Oh, you can get white dye as well, can't you? Dang it. You only need bones to make floral fertilizer. You can make white dye. That's actually quite handy to have. We just need a massive supply of skeletons. So, oh, do. I know it's the yellow one. There they are. Now, let's get the rest of these. And is that them all? Yep, my entire top row's got plenty in. Good. So, there is another trick with Britannia as well. I wish I'd put chests closer to the door now. So let me grab some more of this, because extra bone meal will be handy. So, we've got some. Oh, that gives some more as well. Excellent. So the first thing we need is a Petal Apothecary and a pure daisy. And we need water. We also need that, so I need some wood and some stone. I need some stone, some actual stone. So let's grab some of these. There we go. There we go. Get you cooked up. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we need to make one of these. So let's just grab what we've got plenty of. That one. Turn that into some petals. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. Oh, there we go. 6. Petal Apothecary. Now we need to make sure we've got a bucket of water. I'm going to make another one because we need a water source. We need stone and we need wood, which is in this one. 16 will do for now. We also need seeds. Any seeds will do, but I just tend to use wheat seeds. I need to rebuild the farm as well. Yep, that pretty much gets us to where we need to get to start that. So, get some of this done. That'll do for now. Get out of here. Do we need the fertilizer for what else? No. Might as well burn through the rest of this as well while we're here. Right, so I want to get some of these because I know we're going to need some of those. Let's get that other bucket of water. We're going to do this right. Let's do it right here. So, first, let's make a quick infinite water source. There we go. Let's get a Petal Apothecary. Put water in it. Now we take these leaves, and when you drop with Q, you can put the leaves in the Petal Apothecary. If you were to shift click with an empty hand, you'll take them out. Now, this is how you craft flowers. So we need to start off with a pure daisy, which is simply 4 white leaves. And then you'll see it come up there. It's correct craft. Get your seeds, drop them in, and it makes pure daisy. Now the neat trick is with an empty hand, right click to do the last recipe, and then just drop the leaves in. And you do want at least 2 of these. start off with. These convert stone into living rock and logs into living wood. It takes about 60 seconds, which with the power of YouTube, we can skip a bunch of that. So any second now, these will start to turn white. And this is a process you probably want to automate early on. There we go. There's the living rock. And there's the living wood. Really need to get my axe. Do I have an axe? Huh. Maybe not. Now, living rock, I'm going to need a fair bit of living wood. Not as much, but I want to need a chunk, so we'll get some more of that going. While that is going, might as well cash that in. Ooh, rare Britannia loot box. That actually gave me some flowers. Oh, the old magnets I belong to. I need to look at what that does. And that's what this is for, the Lexica Britannia. So this is a book on everything. Now, we just picked up a flower. No. No. I mean, this book, as it is rubbish. So, yep, and we don't need to make another one, so we'll just have to settle with this for the time being. Finding available on the pickaxe, excellent. We'll not pick up the Farmer's Delight yet. That wants 16 living wood. It wants specifically that living wood. Well, that's a scam. Alright, let me get some more wood. Right. So, I made the living wood that it wanted. That's annoying that it wants that. But, another rare Britannia box. Now, we need three things. A mana pool, a mana wand, and a mana spreader. That needs a gold ingot. That just needs leaves. And that needs some of the living rock. And this is why I brought these out with me. And also just pull one of my axes from the enchantment box because it's only got like just 2. So I'll just use it for a little bit, wait till it's like nearly broken, then get rid of it. So, some more of this. Grab a gold ingot. Right, so the mana spreader, just living wood, leaf, gold ingot. Done. Let me get this because I need another thing. I need some more leaves. Right, this one I want to pick. So I always like black and purple. See what I'm doing in just a second, because if we were to get this and make sticks, and then we put these leaves either side of that, we can make a wand. Now the reason I've got different colour leaves is because you can customise your wand, and I do like black and purple, so that'll have to be the colours that I pick. And then we also need a mana pool, which is simply that. So, mana pool, mana spreader, mana wand. Now the mana wand has two functions. You see at the bottom, bind and function. Bind lets you right click on a spreader and tell it what to point at. So we want to point this at the mana pool. The function lets you change this. For example, the arrow's going in and out. So you could put I take mana out the pool, put mana in. To generate said mana, we need a new flower. So let me just collect these. So this suggests, as all Britannia starts, Ender Flame. Now you can use Ender Flames pretty much the whole way through, but you end up using so many of them it becomes obnoxious. So you end up working to better ways. But using open crates, a bit of redstone, you can automate these beautifully. So the Ender Flame, 2 brown, a red, and a light grey. We got, what did we get from that? Some pasture seeds, some mana weave cloth. Ooh, bloody hell, that's good stuff early. That mana diamonds as well. Jeez, that is good stuff early. Right, so what do we want? We wanted brown, we wanted a light grey, and we wanted red. Actually, do you know what? Let's make 2 of these. Nope. Put water in there. Make a complete ash of this because I'm an idiot. Put water in there. So 1 red, 2 brown, 1 grey, 1 seed. Lovely. New bucket. Lovely. I'll put that in there ready. So these, which gives us this open crate of monocle. The monocle, which goes into, which slot does it go into? Oh, it's a charm. So it goes into one of these. This lets you see mana. Now if we were to put these down, when you point over it, you can see this outline. This outline is the operating area of the flower. Without the monocle, it disappears. So we can pull that back a little bit. There we go. We'll put the other one there. Now, if I was to get the wand, you'll see the little tick next to the mana spreader. That means these are connected to the mana spreader. If you put the flowers down after the spreader, they will automatically connect. If you put the flowers down first and then the spreader, you have to, by putting this in bind mode, right click the flower, shift right click the flower, shift right click the spreader, and you see that little line to say that they're joined. Now these work like a furnace. They burn fuel to produce, in this case, mana. So if we were to get, I've got this as well because I'm going to run this on charcoal. But to start off with, if I was to get some coal, throw it down, it will eat up the coal. Throw another one down, that will eat up the coal. And then these produce the mana. The mana spreader takes the mana that these produce, send it into the mana pool, and the pool fills up. Easy as that. Now, automating this, which I'll do first, because automating this is definitely high on the list of things to do. I might as well get another furnace because I need to start like deforesting and making charcoal. I want some of you and some of you. And I need a hopper. Right, this is where automating this comes in. These are wonderful things. So, we need redstone. And this climbs up. Like so. To there. Right. Do you know, I'll put my axe in this. I just dumped a load of stuff in here just so I could get space and then put the wrong thing in. put the open crate here. Now the open crate, if I was to just put a hopper, oh come on game, stop being a dingus. Chest, and just put stone in. That we'll put into the open crate. The open crate will drop it straight down. However, if the open crate receives a redstone signal, it will stop dropping. Same with the hopper. The hopper will actually stop inputting because it hits that redstone signal as well. So, if I was to get, I don't know, let's put that in there for now. 4 coal, put it in here. It stops. These 2 endo flames eat the coal. It drops 2 more, but it won't drop anything else because there's no space for it, because that pressure pad's been touched. It looks a bit messy, it looks a bit scrappy. You can do it a lot cleaner, and there are better ways of doing it, but that is the simplest, easiest way of just automating ender flames. And all you need to do is add a supply of that into there to keep it burning. With this mana pool then, what you can do is create a bunch of mana items. So there are 4 items in particular that are absolutely necessary for the mod going forward. There is one drops. You need ender pearls, iron, redstone, and diamonds. What happens is you go over to your mana pool, which at the minute has pathetic amounts of mana in it, but we're going to improve that soon. You stand over it with these items in the inventory and you'll see it turns blue. That is mana steel. That is a mana diamond. That is a mana pearl. That is mana powder. Now we see the diamond, if I throw that in, is a cross. It hasn't got enough mana to make it. But the pearl, on the other hand, does. Got enough for the powder. We no longer have enough for the mana steel. So that's why you need to make sure these are topped up as best you can. Now, fortunately, we already got some mana diamonds as part of one of these rewards, as well as a 4-leaf clover. Some more of those solagnolia. But yeah. Now, you also can get mana string, which is just string in here, which isn't used for a lot of things. I mean, just for quite a few of the curios. But the most significant thing you can make with it is the crystal bow, which is the Britannia bow, which is in itself very, 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 very good. Especially early on. There are some necklaces as well you can make, which I'm going to look into later on. A lot of cosmetics. There's a lot of cosmetics. Including one, there it is, the Eerie mask. It's a Majora's mask. Grey dye, Eerie mask. Now, I can make that because another item Britannia has, which it doesn't show in here, is nope, not that page, not that page, not that page. Might be on that page. Nope, not on that page. Nope, not on that page. Ow. Bloody phantoms. Is it just called Mortar? Back in a moment. Okay, as it turns out, I'm looking for an item that no longer exists in the game. Yeah, there used to be an item that you could use to turn them into dye, and it's no longer there. You just use the thing in the crafting table again. So effectively, I could make dye. So if I wanted more plants, I could get 4 of you, turn you into 8 petals, turn you into 8 dye, 2 bone meal, and I've got 2 more fertilizer. Which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flowers. So they are ever increasing produce. Also, if I wanted specifically, one flower specifically, so in this instance, I need a lot of white. I could get a petal, right click the ground to plant the flower. If I then bone meal it, they become tall flowers. And those tall flowers become 4 petals instead of 2. And that's how you max out your petals. And you can use other mods to automate that as well. So, it did give me some of this as well, some mana weave cloth. This can be used for a couple of things, but specifically these robes, which give you less mana cost than tools and rods. We haven't got the tools and rods yet, so can't really show them off. But we can use that to make spellbinding cloth, which doesn't have anything at the minute. That's annoying. Although we can enchant with it. Oh yeah, we also need it for that, which is a little ways off. But yeah, now what we could do it is one of these, a band of mana, which involves a mana tablet and some mana steel. Luckily, I do have a bit of mana steel here, so I can use the mana pearl that we made. Can we make another one? Nope. That needs more fuel. Chuck them in there. Those 2. Put the 2 more down. And then they just sit there for a while. Oh, I love this setup. Right. Eventually make another one of those. Right, we want a mana tablet, which is just a mana pearl wrapped in living rock. These can be used to transfer mana. So I could throw that into there, and as long as this is set to extract from the pool, it will fill this mana tablet up. On the inverse, if I was to set it the other way, it would empty the tablet into the pool. Now, sticking some mana steel around this gives you a mana ring. Does the same thing, except we can now equip the ring of mana as well. Gives me some more. Oh, more living rock. A lot more living rock. That gave me some mana diamonds. Oh, do you know what? I forgot about mana glass as well, which is another thing that we use quite a bit of. Not lots of, but quite a bit. And that is pretty much the basics of Britannia. All I need to do, what I'm going to do off camera, is probably just get a lot more wood. Probably cut down most of this forest, burn up all the wood. Fill that up. So these can charge up and fill this. Maybe make a couple more ender flames as well, just so we can fill this up faster. Because this, if you look at the spreader, there is a limit to how much mana it can hold, and that only fills up, well, 6th of the way, 7th of the way. So I could definitely get 5 or 6 more ender flames without this overloading. But I'll do that off camera. I'll get all those made. Make, let's say, chop down a little more trees. Make a bunch more living rock. got to put this on. No, it goes. So 4-leaf clover. Let's put it. So with that go. Oh, it went as a necklace. So that's a bit rubbish. So you can't really see that, can you? What about rings, belt? Can you see it now? Yeah, well. I'll probably make a room, little like gallery room for cosmetic stuffs. Keep that with a new axe soon. And yeah, I want to go on the rampage. Cut down a few trees. So, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you like it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when new episodes come out. Don't forget to go to the link down below so you can go to the Discord, join the conversation, find out what's happening when new videos go out, as well as when I live stream over at twitch.tv/YorkshirePanda. Check out that link as well. Come, say hi, join the conversation, have some fun. All in all, you guys take it steady. Everything's a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.